there, little explorers. It's me, Safari Ari, and today we're going on an amazing adventure to learn about how animals breathe using their respiratory system. Did you know that humans and animals need a molecule in air called oxygen to live? When we breathe in, air comes through our nose or mouth and goes down a special tube. From there, it travels to our two lungs, which are like big spongy balloons. Our lungs take the oxygen from the air and send it into our blood to help us stay alive and full of energy. The oxygen is exchanged for a molecule called carbon dioxide, which our bodies produce after we expend energy. Then, when we breathe out, we push out the carbon dioxide that we don't need anymore. Pretty cool, huh? But guess what? Not all animals breathe the same way we do. Some animals don't even have lungs. Let's explore how some of our animal friends get their oxygen and the amazing facts about animal respiratory systems. Let's go! Fact number 1. Fish live underwater, so they don't have lungs like us. Instead, they use something called gills. Gills are like special filters that take oxygen from the water. When a fish swims, water flows over its gills, and the gills grab the oxygen out of the water. Then, the fish uses that oxygen to stay alive and swim around. Isn't that fantastic? Fact number 2. Frogs are really neat because they can breathe in 2 different ways. When they're tadpoles, they have gills like fish, but when they grow up, they get lungs like we do. But that's not all. Frogs can also breathe through their skin. Their skin is super thin and can soak up oxygen from the air or water. Talk about being double awesome. Fact number 3. Birds are amazing flyers, and to help them soar high in the sky, they have a super cool breathing system. Birds have lungs, but they also have air sacs that store extra air. When they breathe, the air flows through their lungs and air sacs in a special way, so they always have fresh oxygen. This helps them stay energized while they fly far, far away. Fact number 4. Insects, like butterflies and bees, don't have lungs at all. Instead, they have tiny holes on their bodies called spiracles. These spiracles are like little doors that let air in and out. Inside their bodies, the air travels through tiny tubes called tracheae that deliver oxygen right to their muscles. So, the next time you see a bug buzzing around, you'll know they're breathing through their spiracles. Fact number 5. Snails are slow, but their breathing is super interesting. Some snails that live in water have gills like fish, while others that live on land have lungs like us. But here's a fun fact. Some snails have both. They can use gills when they're in water and lungs when they're on land. It's like having the best of both worlds. Fact number 6. Turtles are awesome. And did you know some turtles can breathe through their bottoms? That's right. They have a special opening called a cloaca, which helps them take in oxygen from the water when they're swimming. This way, they can stay underwater for a really long time without needing to come up for air. Now that's what I call turtle power. Fact number 7. Dolphins are mammals like us, but they live in the ocean. They breathe air using a blowhole on top of their heads. When they come up to the surface, they take a big breath through their blowhole, then dive back down to swim. They can hold their breath for a long time while they're underwater. When they come up again, they blow out the old air and take in fresh air. Splash-tastic. Fact number 8. Snakes are sneaky and slithery, and they have a special breathing system too. Most snakes have one big lung and one tiny lung. The big lung does most of the breathing work, while the tiny lung helps out a little bit. This special setup helps snakes move smoothly and quietly while they hunt for their next meal. Super cool. Fact number 9. Elephants are the biggest land animals, and they have an awesome way of breathing. They use their trunks like a snorkel. When they're swimming or drinking water, they can stick their trunks out of the water to breathe. Their trunks are also super strong and can even pick up tiny things like a peanut. Trunks are truly terrific. Fact number 10. Whales are huge and live in the ocean, but they still need to breathe air like we do. They have big lungs that let them hold their breath for a long time. When they come up to the surface, they take a big breath through their blowhole, just like dolphins. Then they dive deep into the ocean, sometimes staying underwater for up to an hour. Wow, that's a whaley long time. Wasn't that an amazing journey through the animal kingdom? Now you know how all sorts of animals breathe, from the tiniest insect to the biggest whale. Thanks for exploring with me today, little adventurers. See you next time on Safari Ari's Animal Facts for Kids.